last year of President Schneider's term, he did what I call the farewell tour, and we visited all the senior governmental folks that we had created relationships and some military folks and stuff, and we spent a lunch in the Senate dining room with Senator Patrick Leahy, who at that point in time was the heir apparent to the Appropriations Committee. And it was myself and Senator Leahy and Rich Schneider and a fellow by the name of J.P. Dowd. Where are you, Sherman? J.P. was there. And during that conversation, we talked a lot about Vermont, we talked a lot about Norwich, and we talked about technology and needs and requirements. And during that time period, I remember a very, very short conversation about the emergence of artificial intelligence. So what's that? The spring of 2020, 3 years ago? That fall, the United States Senate decided to bring back something called congressionally directed spending, and the conversation came up again. And the conversation is that if we do not invest and build capability within the state of Vermont and Norwich University, especially in artificial intelligence as it emerges, and generative AI and ChatGPT were in the background, but we didn't know they were going to explode the way they did. How do we do this? And the conversation that we had about this were around the words interdisciplinary. That need to be across the discipline. It needed to bring multiple folks and concepts and ideas together to solve difficult problems. That was one theme that we had. The other theme that was really important to the center was equity. We needed to think about equity, and we needed to think about ethics, and what were the ethics of using these systems and how to engage them, as well as transparency. And can you tell it's not a complete black box? Can you tell where did the decisions and the information, the components, the pieces come from? And we were gifted that year to have a phone call from a staffer who now works for NUARI to say that the center would like to do a congressionally directed spending mark for Norwich University in the area of artificial intelligence based on these conversations that went on for about 9 months. And we got $4 million from the Department of Education to stand this activity up. So that was pretty exciting. And this, we got the funds about a year ago with the good help of Tara Kulkarni, the Associate Vice President of Research, and Mina Pesciavari. I can never forget Mina. We were able to stand this up and have our first director of our AI center, which was Ali Al-Bataina. Did I get that right that time? Thank you, sir. I'm so sorry. And Mike Vadig agreed to be, as a senior leader and a former NSF grant holder, to be the principal investigator for this activity. And as the reality of the ability to attract faculty with all the right sort of capabilities within this area emerged, and we didn't really have a pool, Mike said, listen, let's do something much more provocative. Let's figure out how we can seed artificial intelligence across the entire curriculum. And our provost, Karen Gaines, supported that concept and that idea. And so we have had the summer of digital transformation and artificial intelligence at Norwich University. And if you were brilliant, absolutely stellar, you would have realized that in the spring of 2023, ChatGPT would become a common terminology. Generative AI would be in every headline related to the changing nature of computing in the United States, and you would then take a body of funds and infuse it in a group of really invested, bright, transformative faculty and students to be able to bring this concept and this idea to campus, to look at how generative AI can be part of the learning process and how we can use these machine learning processes and capabilities and bring this to our students and change and grow the nature of our institution. And it was complete, in some ways, luck, and then the work of Mike and Karen that got us here. So I am so excited to have you all here today, and all of the work that you've been doing this summer that I've been able to watch and read. And I am a person of the second part. I'm not a person of the first part. And this is you in Norwich, and I'm so excited. So